And now the ever-present question. Do we exist? At least on the audio spectrum. Excellent, we're live. Hello, everyone. Sorry, OBS was sitting at like 0 bars. Caught me off guard for a second there. Anyways, hello, everyone. I'm Firesmith, Protogen, most likely to have no idea what he's doing at all. That's absolutely nothing new. And welcome back to some Hardspace Shipbreaker, in which my arms are. All I did was clasp my paws together. My arms would be teleporty. It's probably fine. Let's go ahead and get into this and start dissecting some starships for profit. Like we always do. Delicious starship profits.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52.
I don't want the inspirational
Lynx
message.
would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
No, not corporate jargon. I'm allergic. Okay, it's a stellar commission. I feel like they could have gotten a better logo, but then again, this is a government entity, so be expected. Okay, this was the audio file we listened to last week.
Hi, it looks like you're trying to operate on your ship. Would you like help with that?
So I need circuitry. First, what's the state of my equipment? Some things have seen better days. Paramount, lifetime, push force. Let's go ahead and give this thing a strength boost. And then we'll go to the laser cutter and not do anything with that. Instead, we'll go to my thrusters here. Yeah, we'll boost the range on that. Okay, can't upgrade that. Can't afford any upgrades here, and I cannot afford to upgrade my Democharges. Unfortunate. Let's see here. I need circuitry. Anything got loose circuitry floating around in it? The Javelin does. The Atlas Scout does. Javelin Tanker. Atlas. The Javelin. Let's go for the cargo container. Oh boy, hang on, I need to, oh yes, it's being weird. It's not being weird in any way that affects your guys' stuff, but it affects... I'm just being mildly paranoid. Like, I know it's properly streaming, but the control panel on OBS side is like, oh, we're not connected. But I always verify with the inbuilt YouTube control panel. But that's enough fourth wall breaking. That. Boop.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Beautiful. Take that, thank you.
Credits transferred.
Actually, I won't take that, that's incredibly heavy. That's what I'll do with it. That's a nacelle. Oh. Goodbye! Starship railgun.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Far away. Maybe I should increase range on this.
Secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Whee, look at it go. I'm glad the barge has a little gravity thing to catch it. Oh, that's
Salvage deposit.
that's convenient. That's fully decompressed. As is. Wow. Spoil me with my first ship, why don't you? Fully decompressed. I can't relate. I'm so full of tension I might explode.
Salvage accepted.
Whee.
Credit applied.
I'll make sure it's going in the right direction.
Salvage deposit.
It's possible to miss the barge. I've done it before, and it's as embarrassing as it sounds. It's like, how do you miss something that big? That's there about the size of what you're dismantling, if not larger. The answer is very easily. Well, that's drifting away. We'll go ahead and take this apart.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
There's so much particulate in here. Which
Salvage
I suppose I should not be surprised that there's a whole bunch of particulate in the cutting yard.
salvage secured. Credits deposited.
that was an audio stutter. Probably because I'm near this thing. That doesn't appear to be anything in here. Let's go ahead and take care of this first. Thrust the thruster into the barge. There it goes.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Boop. Yeah, if I'm gonna miss something with the barge, it's usually things like this. Still surprised with the no smoking sign here. Like, what am I... If I manage to smoke something with my helmet on, I think I've earned it.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I'm just gonna say that right now, you know?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
I'll make sure I have a nice clear path. Just slam dunk the reactor right into
Transferring
there.
credits.
Sure, probably not exactly the words you want to hear to describe moving a highly soon to be unstable piece of equipment.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Yoink.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just... It's pocket change of aluminum. Let's work from the other side with this.
Credits awarded. Salvage goal achieved.
Delicious reactor plating. We're just gonna do something just a little cheeky here.
Airlock pressurizing.
Just gonna hang out here for just a little bit. Yeah, danger because it's pressurized.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Take a deep breath, that sweet, delicious void. That should be enough.
Airlock depressurizing.
Oh, that is going to be annoying. That's a air filter. Alright, time for the reactor. Come here, buddy.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
It's fine. Sparky. Touch, 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 touch.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
I'll take that, thank you.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
And I should probably go grab some oxygen before it yells at me. How many of these do I got? I got 3. I don't think I'm using them on anything here.
Warning. Low oxygen reserves.
Bag.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
There we go. 99% certain that's air we're breathing again. The other 1% being, I don't want to answer that question. And you don't want the answer.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Melty. Thank you. Don't need that part.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Now I will say, because I'm removing
Salvage
the air
deposit
filter
secured.
from that wall,
Credits awarded.
it'll mean I won't have to cut. Well, it means I won't have to cut out that wall. Be a little bit easier to take things out. Light. I said I should still probably go ahead and just take off the rest of this wall first. And if I just X on this one piece on its own. it's not as low as I thought it was.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
There we go. Keep hooking on the bottom side of that. Yeah, take that with me.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Come on, unhook.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Then we got 2 lights. This was one that really concerns me. Because it's sitting on the
Salvage accepted. Credits applied.
sitting on the panel I'd otherwise be vaporizing. Like so.
Salvage secured. Credits
And I got a couple
deposited.
of triangles. Terminal.
Salvage
More
deposit
sneaky
accepted.
lights.
Credits transferred.
Fortunately, there's nothing I can really do out of this pipe. I need to detach this regardless.
Raw material accepted.
Some chump change, really. Two. There it goes.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Oh. I didn't have to cut it off like that. Well. Okay, that's vulnerable, that's not. Whoops.
Raw material deposit.
Oi. Get into the furnace. Okay. Alright, that is separate from this. That is still connected to the rest of the ship structure. Oops. There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Not normally in a position where I can manually detach that.
Tether levels are low.
That's fine. Ooh, these pipes are deceptively heavy. Tether expired.
Deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
There we go.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Got that one in. Yeah, this one will be a little bit easier. Oh, that is. I say a little bit easier, I didn't realize how heavy that was. Not the direction I'm in, but that works. Alright, what's pressurized here? That's surprising.
Airlock depressurizing.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Let's just go grab some oxygen real quick.
Welcome to
No,
Vintage
no, no.
9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Most awkward ladder usage you've probably ever seen. Ooh, hi, nuts and bolts. Ah, delicious circuitry. Nom, nom, nom. Come on.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Nothing in the secret compartment. Disappointment.
Processing
Really? That room still didn't go into the furnace.
Deposit accepted.
Go into the flames. There it goes.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
The barge is like the one thing that doesn't destroy anything, so if I like accidentally toss like a processor item in there, like I'll just use this as an
Salvage
example.
deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, it just gets flagged red. So I can actually grab things that are in the processor that aren't supposed to be in there.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Or not the processor, the barge.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Which I think that's everything in... Yes, it is. Okay,
Salvage
cool.
deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Just peel that straight off.
Valuable object accepted for
What we got
processing.
here? It's a rod. And a piston. And a dampener. Sounds like a wild Saturday night. Okay. Pop this off.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
That's alright, last cut point right there. Forgot that is its own piece. Seem to have hooked the ship lately.
Credits awarded.
Or well, what's left of it anyways.
Salvage deposit registered.
Get in
Account
there.
credited.
Hang on.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
There it is. Should I ever take the handle off of this?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And 2 more. That's not good. Something's bouncing.
Salvage secured. Applying
Wait.
credit. Object processed. Transferring credits.
Get in there, all of you.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage accepted.
Take that,
Credit
thank you.
applied. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit
Not
accepted.
using that
Credits
anymore.
transferred.
Somebody else will.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
My favorite is additional rewards.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Come on, there we go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured.
Let's try to
Credits
get
awarded.
these two out of the ship from inside. And this one fits a little easier.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Take that.
Salvage deposit
Go and rip
registered.
that off now.
Account credited.
Did I get everything electrical? No, I did not.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Now these are active. Little battery powered lights.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I see there's a light on the underside of this. Yep, that can just stay there. That, on the other hand, but paw. I know it depends on who you are.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
It's not mean. I should have left that on. Did not mean to cook that one off. Okay, that should be separate. Not yet, though. Where did I miss? There it is.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are dropping.
Should probably go get more oxygen. I'm not going to be able to finish the rest of this before I run out. First, I can tuck these in.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. All salvage goals achieved. Rewards maximized.
Ow.
Welcome to Endertron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
It's in there. Okay, then there's this little piece.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
If I cut it like... cut from like right there or so. I can separate it. And a little bit off. That piece is still connected. Okay. Oops. I cut it in half. Nope. There we go.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Warning. Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Okay. Two final things. Actually, three. Push that in.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
A little chaotic there. Probably shouldn't have done it quite like that. But we got it.
Material accepted.
I could probably cut free the doors if I wanted to really fuss with that. But I don't really want to fuss with that. Excuse me, as I just be pushy. Yep. Going in.
Valuable object processed.
Excellent.
Credits awarded.
Alright, that's another starship successfully scrapped. Another bite taken out of the debt.
New certification level achieved. License upgraded.
Certification upgrades. Now who's calling me?
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming
Hey, Rook. How's life? I don't know why, but I've been feeling a bit lonely lately. Lonelier than usual, even, which is saying something for this kind of work.
A little bit.
Creeps up on me sometimes. Gets me thinking about this girl I knew back on the Airs platform.
Ooh, who do we have a love interest?
Bumped into her while climbing around the scrapyards. Red hair. Like hot metal. Wicked smart, that one. Cute, too. We ate falafel at a street vendor, then got ice cream. Her lips were cold and sweet when we kissed. I was too shy to go home with her.
Oh, you messed up. You dropped the ball so hard.
She had fire in her. She left for a job out on the frontier. Other side of Jupiter.
Oh,
I'm not
jeez.
mad at her. I would have done the same thing. Where I'm from, you can't really pass up those opportunities. Wonder if she ever thinks about me.
Probably.
Hope she's happy. Hell, she sure shouldn't have any regrets. Anyway, I'll get back to daydreaming and leave you be. Lou out.
Ah, poor Lou. Dropped the ball on that one.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following
Meditation.
inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Congratulations, you've been authorized by your administrator to work with irradiated objects. Modern spacecraft are outfitted with valuable radiation filters to absorb cosmic radiation. Filters can be found in containment units throughout a ship. Use following retrieval process. Carefully remove the containment unit's access panels. Carefully cut the frame holding the radiation filter. Maneuver the filter to the barge. Warning, radiation filters are fragile and will emit dangerous radioactive particulate if damaged or jostled. Particulate will cause damage to electronics as well as human tissue and organs. It is advised to limit exposure. Radioactive particulate will slowly expand and will take a considerable amount of time to dissipate naturally. Exposure to heat or flame will cause a dangerous reaction with the particulate, however, could be used to disperse particles or particulate completely. Ooh, new ships. Gecko Station Hopper. Purpose built for railgate travel. This is the largest people transport in operation today. Powered by a Class 2 reactor, this model also features an environmental control unit and Class 2 thrusters. Good stuff, good stuff.
Rise and shine,
Oh,
52.
that was Hal.
Let's have a chat.
Hal, we agreed we wouldn't change anyone's workload without talking.
Did we? Oh, I think you might have suggested it at one point. But here's the thing. I'm looking at the reports, and this crew just still isn't quite hitting the targets.
What are the targets?
Well, they're higher than this. So, we need to bump everyone up a level again.
Wait, we just did that. We just raised them.
Look, this team is good. You need to give good salvage to a good team. And for you, 52, that means you'll be moving on to... let's see here.
Radiation.
That's right.
Favorite.
Nothing major. You're getting lots of it out there in space already. Let's go, team.
Cutter, radiation filters are no joke. Try your damnedest not to hit them hard, or they'll kick up a cloud of radiated particulate. Nasty stuff. Reacts badly to fire. I'll be here if you need me. Weaver out.
Good ol' high. Oh, I already know how to use that.
The dock is in.
Right.
It's time for some ship class.
Atmo regular ready. Next up, we're getting onto the manipulator arms again. Just repaired those.
No complications.
Next up is the manipulator arms. Like,
Nice
what are we
work.
fixing each
If I
joint?
had a hunt, I'd be proud.
Oh, whatever he
Successful
thinks.
trip.
Oh, Hal. Ooh. Oh, whoops, I've replaced the nanocarbon sticker. There we go. Must not. I didn't have this applied to anything. We'll go ahead and slap it on the grappler here. Oh, it's got a barcode reader. I wonder what that reads. Check it out later myself. These can be upgraded again. You know, let's go ahead and just repair those before they become an issue. Now, the reason I didn't buy brushed tethers is I wanted to do this. And his thrusters, we're just gonna do that. Nothing protects against radiation. That's delightful. Let me save them. Hold on to my Lynx tokens. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and go after the station hopper. You're new. Let's go. Last owner, Lynx. All the more reason to take it apart. Get some corporate anger out. I feel like there's a fourth tool. Don't know why. We are pressurized. Okay. We are very pressurized. There's the airlock. Yes, our ship's interior is pressurized. That's going to be annoying. Are they going to remove from the exterior first? Does not look like there's anything exterior-wise that can be detached. I knew that thing was charging up to fire. Thruster caps. Alright. Well, there's only one thing to do at this point.
Airlock depressurizing.
Knock, knock, let me in.
Airlock pressurizing.
Let me in. We got fuel, we got oxygen, nice. think I've collected this poster. Power generator. Busted atmo filter. Oxygen, a medical kit. This fuel's been torn open. It kind of looks like it's been clawed open. But maybe that's just me being needlessly paranoid. Nice. No reactor. And of course, there's no atmospheric control unit on this side of things. Anything loose floating around? That's the fuses. Okay. Right. Well, what I'm not looking forward to is the fact that I have to vent this part of the ship. Oh dear. Excuse me, it's just a floating chunk of... Oh, that's dangerous. That is real dangerous. I need to Why is that there? Oh no, okay, that changes everything. That completely changes how I'm going to decompress the ship. Okay. Since this is definitely going to become a projectile. What is that? Fuel pipe? What is this? Waste disposal unit. Okay. Finally a toilet on this ship, I'm assuming. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and drag this piece. Power generator, okay. Do it over here, actually. Did I close this door? Excellent. Okay.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Exciting. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, now that we got the hard part taken care of.
Airlock depressurizing.
Every time. Okay.
Airlock pressurizing.
Let's take these loose large objects. Ooh, hard drive. Let's take these loose large objects. Excuse me, bag chips. And no audio files attached to that. Wonder why these doors closed. It's pressurized in there. Weird.
Airlock depressurizing.
Now where's the ammo regulator? It's not in here. I think it's in here. Yeah, these are consoles. Okay, there's no ammo regulator in here. Unless it's right there. Boop.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Ah, chief posters got knocked around. That's fine. I didn't realize there was more loose stuff floating around in here. Shoot. I just gotta sweep out the other ammo regulator. Okay. Well, in the future, I'll know when ventilating a ship to remove all the atmospheric regulators before I start ventilating it completely. Oh well, not a big deal. Okay, it's kind of a big deal. Regardless. I got the dangerous part taken care of. shouldn't do that pointing the power generator. That pointing away from the highly explosive material. Stuck. Bonk. I'm so strong with my thrusters. I almost forgot one key thing. The handle.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Processing valuable deposit.
Remember what I said about missing the barge earlier? I am in the barge. There it is. What is that?
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Warning. You are approaching the outer limits of your work bay.
Fine, I guess I won't find out what that is. I need a longer range tether. Oh, that's a blinking light. Same thing's over there. Sure. It's a hazard light to indicate that I'm in the area.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Alright, why are you being so fussy? There we go, we've defussed it.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Material deposited.
Okay. Oh. All of that's just straight coming off. Okay. Right. I need to figure out how to disconnect that. That's where we're hooked. Right there about? I got most of it. Can't pull off the rest of it.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
There we go. Ah.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Fume hood.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Let's not rip this thing apart. If we can help it.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Where's that last fuse? There it is.
Processing
Stuff.
object. Applying credits to account. Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
What if I just... That mostly worked.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
That just vaporized the rest. No, it did not. Okay. There it goes. That just vaporized the rest. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Try not to smack myself with that. Alright, this oxygen canister is just waiting for me to go yoink.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Not as much in there as I
Valuable
thought.
Object accepted for processing.
Well, it's more just in case I have more capacity. Just not gonna fill up my tank all the way.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I should have gotten these already.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. Those thrown in. Of course, I've never really been a fan of the nacelle design for
Salvage
any kind of
registered.
ship
Transfer
thruster.
credits.
I much prefer thrusters that are flush with the rest of the ship. That way, you know, there's just less stuff jutting out that can collide with other things. Basically, my complaint.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Deposit accepted for processing.
Just use that. That'll get it in. What are we hooked on?
Salvage accepted.
And grab another oxygen bottle. There it is. Put my thruster fuel while we're at it.
Object processed. Credits awarded.
Got another oxygen bottle right over there. And then we got... I think there's just a few more cut points just down. Yep. Oh, great. Minimal temperature loss. Like a spider in the vents. Which- pinched between parts of the ship, shall we? Oh, nice. That went better than Oh. What's that? Oh, tank. Okay. How did that get in here? Oh, glad it was wedged under there. Connected to. Ah, there it is. Where'd that other piece go?
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
I'll find it eventually. What are we still hooked onto? Bingo.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Where are you hooked onto? Ah, there it is. Oh, these pieces are just heavy, that's all. Okay, I can live with that. They're just incredibly heavy. Not unlike your mother.
Credits transferred.
May need a second tether for this. Just to move it at a reasonable clip. Wrong room. Is there any more oxygen laying around in here? What did I snag the last bottle? Nope. Okay, we got one more in here. And nothing in here. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this with me over to the airlock. And I can just hang out right there.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, the door being just enough.
Salvage secured.
Looks like lights, but they're not. Okay, that is slightly wedged. There's glass right here.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Well, that's just flat out vaporized. Oh well. And I was not going to be able to keep that regardless. Huh. Ah!
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit
Let's do something
secured.
like that.
Credits awarded.
It's gradually coming off. Good thing the barge is so heavy. Or the hab, I should say. A bit further, just to... Alright, we can cancel that tether. Beautiful. Jeez, I've been at this thing for almost 40 minutes. We're not even halfway done. What can I say? She's a big ship.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I just realized the reactor is in its own special room.
Processing object.
Oh, that's good. That's
Applying credits
obnoxious.
to account. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Hey, I got the cut just right. Shoot. Didn't think that would send so many things bouncing.
Credits awarded.
no, 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 no.
Processor deposit accepted.
Shoot.
Credits awarded.
Oh well. Alright, let's... I know the ship's spine is manageable in its weight, but this is kind of awkwardly long. There we go. Individual, more readily handled pieces.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Also, I'll take this, thank you. Power pizza slice.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Tanks. Lights.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Additional lighting.
Salvage secured.
Okay, now for this. Huh. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and detach
Salvage deposited.
all of
Applying
these.
credit to account.
I'm not gonna move them just yet. Alright, cool. Next, I'm going to tackle the ECU. I'm also going to take this door handle.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Object accepted for processing.
Did I ever
Credit
refill my
deposited.
oxygen? Yes, I did. Okay. Reactor control room. Three more things. Okay, those are unpowered. Great. I did that backwards. How did these get up? Oh, shoot. Because I powered off the ECU. Probably. Okay. Change of plans. This thing's gonna be a little more unstable than I would have liked it to be. That's sparking angrily.
Reactor meltdown triggered. Action urgently required.
Action urgently performed.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Shit.
Injury detected.
I didn't expect it to explode like that.
Reported for training and quality purposes.
Ow. We're gonna need a new cutter.
All right. Breathe. You okay? Got yourself good there. Don't sweat it. Happens to the best of us. Always good to review your spare replacement form. See how you can avoid future mishaps. Too many spares will rack up the debt, and that's how they get you. Okay, let's get back to work. Weaver out.
Oh, didn't do that. Didn't do that yet. Oh,
Salvage accepted.
jeez, I probably triggered a chain reaction. Yep, oops. Well, this is embarrassing. Technically spare number 2. The reason I say this is because they murk your first body to make the first spare.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Just in case people forgot.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, that's aluminum. Hey, next time, thrusters first. Ah, the door handle survived.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Deposit accepted for processing.
Yeah, no, I lost the ECU. Scrapped all of that. Lost the ECU.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Lost 3 Class 2 thrusters.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I hit it.
Transferring credits.
I'm just gonna work to hitting salvage goal 8, and then we're just gonna go ahead and grab a new ship. point sticking around for total completion.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Almost done cleaning up the blast site.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
In the end, that'll teach Hal for saying that this team is good.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Raw material deposited.
I was wondering where that went.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
And put it in there. Wow, that survived.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna cut out a hole in the floor. I'm gonna cut out one of the larger panels. There we go.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Just start hurling things in here.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
As that will quickly get me up to my
Salvage
reward goal.
deposit confirmed. Applying credits. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
And that was the ammo regulator that got busted. And toss that in there.
Salvage
Here,
secured.
great.
Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That poster go. Oh. Not as valuable as the chairs.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured.
You.
Applying credit. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, barging things is the real value.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Don't you smash my helmet. Just got a new one.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit registered. Account
This
credited.
poster. Trying to hide from me.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Come
Salvage
on.
deposit confirmed. Applying
Everything
credit.
deposited in here.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
No storage in
Salvage
that corner.
deposit registered. Account credited.
Oh well.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit
Bit of
secured.
record or rewarding there. Almost at level 6. Lord, we'll spend an hour on this thing. Okay.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
Yes.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
And just to get more items.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
free this oversized dust filter. Okay, what are we stuck on?
Material accepted.
Really, the light's holding in place. Ah, there it is. There's my culprits.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I suppose what I could have done was saved the electronics for salvaging for my own stuff.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh well.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit confirmed.
That's a
Applying
light. That's another light. It's a wall.
Salvage deposited.
There we go,
Applying
filter.
credits to account. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Anything else? Not in here, at least. Okay, let's just leave this room. Did these handles come off?
Salvage
Maybe.
accepted. Credit applied.
And they're worth a lot. And they didn't even register. Probably tell me if I destroy them on accident, though.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, what we're gonna go ahead and do is just cut out the floor here. Come on. There we go. Let's go back inside. snatch everything from the floor. Once the floor is fully disconnected, throw that in there.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Almost broke that.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured.
Goodness, over an hour on this ship already. Fun stuff. Hang on, things survived over here? Oh yeah.
Salvage deposit.
Look at that, a couple items did survive the blast. That didn't. Well, that's just a panel.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
One more. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, it's the fuse boxes. Okay, never mind. Those can all be furnace.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Give me that, thank you.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Inside.
Salvage deposit registered.
One last light.
Account credited.
Okay, the rest of this is just the ship itself that needs to be taken apart. Slice this into manageable bits and pieces. cool. There it goes. It is, in fact, being moved.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Of course.
Raw material accepted.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
That should be more than enough to hopefully drag the rest of the ship in there. Come on. More tethers it is.
Deposit accepted.
Hardly concerned about vaporizing a door at this point.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
I don't know what that got hooked into.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid. Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Oh, that's a ship. Okay. Like it's still an active use ship.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Come on. Come on, Tethers, I believe in you.
Tether supplies are low.
There we go. There we kind of go. And once it catches into the furnace, I know it's not an issue. It just needs to catch in there.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Deposit accepted.
There it goes.
Material deposited. Object processed. Transferring credits.
Okay, almost done. These tethers are gonna snap. That's fine. Yep, there they go.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Come on. Almost.
Caution. Out of tethers.
Yeah. What else is new?
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
You know, I've already done enough damage. What's a little more? If I can blast this apart with Democharges. Genuinely fragment this thing into something easier to handle. Oh shit. I missed a spot.
Processing object. Credits awarded.
Okay, never mind. That answers that question.
Rewards assigned.
But that's Rank 8 completed.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
And there's Democharges. How many repair kits do I got? 16. Let's go and get some,
Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase.
6 repair kits. Yeah, it was not great. Still ranked up.
Certification level.
Somehow.
Hello, Shipbreaker.
Now who's calling
You
me?
have one incoming.
52?
Oh no.
It's Hal. Let's talk. You know, in a lot of ways, you and I are the same.
Oh no, I want to
Came
hang
from
up on
Earth,
him.
hard worker, doing the real grunt work. You could be wearing my uniform someday.
Absolutely not.
Making decisions. That's a precious opportunity, you know. And it's hard. Harder than shipbreaking, to be honest. You know, in this position, you gotta make the tough calls. Big picture stuff. You're gonna hurt people. You're gonna make them angry, sad, scared, even cry. But you gotta do it. It's the job. One bad move, and boom! Right back down to where you came from. But yeah, I like you. You're not a troublemaker.
That's what you think.
Troublemakers spoil everything, if you let them. Keep doing what you're doing. And don't let them spoil you, 52. Stay on the straight and narrow. And I'll be sure to mention you in my final report. See you around, chum.
We're getting that ship fixed and we're getting out of here. Or maybe I'll just get the ship fixed and crash it right into the hab that
Good
Hal was
morning,
staying in.
Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Maybe cargo gecko. And a new poster. Guess the rental fee on the demo charge is insane. Yay, a new sticker. Thank you to our members who shared reports of administration activities to give us better picture of the situation across stations. Message. As administrator have gone unchecked and without the ability for workers to report misconduct, the union has seen unsafe and unfair work conditions arising from these stations. We're particularly concerned at the sudden loss of contact with some of our members. We're still waiting for more info, but suspect that Lynx is wrongfully terminating employment. We want you all to know that we're still here. Unionization is a right. Fight for your voice. Hope is action. Solidarity is strength. What do we got on this thing? You were right, Darema. Cody, I finally did it. I know you think I'm going to go back to him again, but I promise I am not. Never again. After he lost his job at the jellyfish plant, things got worse. He drank more and he hit more. I could take it when it was just me, but one night he went after the boys. I threw myself in front of them, he kicked me over and over again. The boys were crying. All I could remember is him yelling, "What do you do for me, huh?" Jeez. When one of his kicks made Tyler yelp, he knew he crossed the line. I saw it in his face, he knew it. He stormed off to a bar, and I packed all of our stuff, and we went to Isabel's. That was 5 months ago. We got the boys out of that Machine God Church school, whatever it was. I can't believe I let it go on as long as I did. It was all him. I swore that the thing was going to save us all. The other thing I did that I've wanted to do for years is finally get the boys a real doctor and get them vaccinated. If I had lost Guillermo to that nasty strain of G-Void he got last year, I would have never been able to forgive myself. Hey, thank you for sending those credits after our last call. If you hadn't, the boys and I would still be under his thumb. Giving us a new life, the boys are happier. Ooh, jeez. Nothing happy.
I'm Shippy. I'm here to help you get this ship
Well,
happy
a little
again.
happy they got out.
A flawless procedure.
Circuits, filters, heat sinks. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely boost drain rate on everything. Or decrease the drain rate. Up brake power on that. Scanner range increase. Demo charges are demo charge flavored. Alright, let's get back out there. We'll do not another gecko. Maybe something a little more. Filter, circuit, heatsink. This has everything but the heatsinks. And a few other things I don't have. Difficulty 8 Exolab. Hazards are cryo, electric, and I'm assuming that's explosive. It's been a while since we hit a mackerel. Let's go and take this thing apart. And a slick looking mackerel. I like it. Right, there they go. We are completely pressurized inside. Solar sails. Utility arms. Near the back of the mackerel is kind of interesting.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Few grade 3 cut points. I might hold off before using these. As a ship being fired through the rail gate. And it's kind of funny these things have bully bars on them. Like, what are you doing out here in an NAM exploration craft that requires ramming stuff? Oh well. Where's the airlock? There it is.
Processing valuable deposit.
Let me in.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay, this just comes right off. Okay. I take care of these then.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Airlock pressurizing.
Okay, we got a lot of free floating stuff. Detachable door. doors that can be detached. More free floating material. Okay, so no door in here. Oh, the door's open. Yeah, radiation indeed. Yeah, they're all on that side, okay. Left a lot of free floating stuff hanging out here. Yeah, the processing unit is bunk. Okay. It's gonna take a little longer than expected.
Airlock depressurizing.
It's basically I gotta shuttle everything out of the airlock.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Airlock pressurizing.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you won't go in there. There we go. I will square peg round hold this. Actually, being flush against the floor like that is perfect. I'll grab that next, but first.
Airlock depressurizing.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Airlock pressurizing.
Yes. Anything like a weak projectile includes this thing, which loves to just fly off the wall. Oh, I didn't even realize you were right there. Oh, jeez. Okay, I thought this was going to be a lot worse, and of course. Almost done emptying the ship of all its loose contents. And the atmosphere regulator's like, hello, over here.
Airlock
Soft crates, how are you guys doing today? There we go. Just push it out.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay. Shouldn't have to worry about anything else going flying at me. Anything loose in here? Doesn't appear to be good.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Good stuff.
Airlock depressurizing.
Alright, next up. Go ahead and bring the thruster here. Which now I realize I
Deposit accepted
did
for
this
processing.
wrong. Oh well. It's recoverable. Should have done this part first. Okay, thruster removed.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Alright, now we're about to vent the rest of the ship. That wasn't too bad. Okay. A lot of wiring on the inside, though. Coolant tanks. Okay. Grab these and hook them in here.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
What's this? Oh.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
There's a lot of wiry goodness in here. A lot of coppery noodliness.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
That's all going in there.
Material accepted.
Kind of interesting that this stuff has durability tied to it despite it being a furnace item.
Transferring credits.
And I damaged it. There it is. We got it sparking.
Material deposited. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay. That removes all the electricity from this.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit. Raw material accepted.
Lots of copper. What are you? You're another high gain antenna.
Valuable object accepted for
Okay. That's just the antenna base that goes to the processor.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
hang on a second. No, 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 come here, you. Come here, you.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
What did I forget to mute? Oh, those are the doors. Those are the doors. Never mind, I'm just being silly.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I make sure I've removed all the power sources before I go pulling up the junction boxes. Yeah, I thought here this Mac was going to be just a quick dismantling project. Nope.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Actually, before I go ripping that off.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
That's not the only thing running low.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Welcome to Metatron 9000.
Oxygen level.
Actually, let's see. Options. Is there a way to... I'm not running a controller, so that's not an issue. Okay. I was hoping there was an option to turn off that auto slowdown on the drift. Like, if I want to stop, I'll slow myself down. Thanks, and a condensed hot stream of plasma right next to the reactor. I suppose it could be worse. I could be applying it directly to the reactor.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Lots of coolant for all the heavy heat-producing equipment.
Applying credits to account.
Don't go there, coolant barrels on that side.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Gently move this thing away from the reactor just a little bit. Just so when I start pulling these power nodes, I'm not
Salvage deposit accepted.
running the risk of smacking it.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And melt.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
That's not my grappler.
Object processed.
Actually, hang on.
Transferring credits. Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Standing chance on it being a little too aggressive with my equipment here. We're still stuck together.
Material accepted. Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage deposited. Applying
Okay.
credit to account.
Thankfully, many of these wires I can just leave plugged in.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
We do list the
Salvage
ship
deposit
downwards.
secured. Credits awarded.
Not intentional.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
But I can fix that.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
What am I stuck on? Stuck under a computer terminal. jeez. Oops. Yeah, we'll just...
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oops. Making a mess out of this. Oh, what's a good mess? Oh, I forgot about the glass. Shoot. Dang it. That goes in there.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. Nothing structural remaining.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Come on, unhook.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
The only issue I have at this point is that the ship is listed sideways. It's gonna make it a little harder to just hurl everything into the barge. Nice. I don't have the grappler strength to do that. Okay. Like, unless I can rotate it sideways.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
Which is not too bad. I just worked from this angle.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
What's that in there? Right handle.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
That's a furnace item. Anything over here? Nope. Already salvaged this. Next barge.
Salvage secured.
Okay, so the bed is barge. The mattress is furnace. Understandable, I guess.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Actually, there it is.
Oxygen low. Note that oxygen costs can be reduced through good breathing practices.
Oops. I only practice the worst breathing practices here, so...
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen
We are
level-
simultaneously mouth and nose breathing. Maximize oxygen consumption in this channel. I'd say just ask my duplicates, but yeah, there's a reason we ended that series.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
No!
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Damn you. I think we have to wrestle you.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That's a power junction box.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Almost done tearing the ship apart.
Applying credit. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, we got the light here.
Salvage
Door
secured.
handle.
Account credit applied.
Missed the light. And I think, okay, other than the doors, which I'm not getting at. Alright, the ship is emptied. I can't just tether. No, that's just a thing. Bonk. Get in there.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Yay, another mini-me sticker. Love it.
Material deposited.
There it goes. Watch it burn. The structures, the cables, the cut points. Sticker unlocked. Zapped.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Am I gonna get ringed again?
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Very zapped. Ah, salvaged 500 kgs of electric cable wires. Love that so much. Such a happy little tune.
Hey, Martin, it's Junius. I got that shipment in from Earth. Yeah, I still haven't heard back from the guy on Mars about the quote. When I do, I'll let you know, but it didn't sound good. After the budget you gave me, it might not be an option. That's all I'm saying. That's a lot of paint to ship up here, after all. I think my biggest worry is Pink? Really? Pink? Neon Dayglow pink, huh? Why, buddy? Why?
I can answer that question pretty easily. That's why. That's why pink. Neon Dayglow pink. Okay, that's more purple, but my point stands. Actually, coincidentally, I'm also all out of time. So, as always, I do thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you may be. If you like my content, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. If you have any errant thoughts, feel free to leave those down below. And if you want to catch the next time I'm going live or see my next uploads, feel free to hit the subscribe button because it does help out the channel a lot. And until next time, ta-ta for now, and hope you all have a good one. Bye-bye! And Neon Dayglow Purple.